Hey guys, my name is Garrett Gordon. Today I'm going to present to you my self-service project. And today I'm going to talk about how I built the church walkway for the St. Nicholas Russian Orthodox Church. Overview, like I said, I built a walkway for them, and the reason is because we have a lot of services done outside, and the previous area that they used was just too dangerous for them to use. So, anyway, I had the help with Desmond and Father Andrews in the process, and we were able to get everything done between the dates of 11/15 through 11/18. Our action plan was to basically day one survey, figure out what we needed, see what the ground looked like, kind of draw out what we needed to do. Day two was excavation, where we actually dug up the ground, put in the wood. Day three, we actually laid the gravel. And then day four was cleanup and doing whatever needed to be remaining. Contingency plan wise, was just prayer. There's nothing we could really do if it started raining, but thank God it was just cold and we had a lot of sun, so we were able to get everything done within our time frame we needed. So that was pretty nice. The leadership style that we used was mainly a democratic style. Everybody had a say, and I think one of the ways I was able to earn everybody's respect was I was the first one to start working and the last one to stop. On top of that, I was also the guy that just refused to stop. So a lot of people noticed that and made them want to work harder also. So I think I earned a lot of trust that way. But there were three types of that I used from the Strength Finder, and that was developer, communication, and input. I used developer mainly from one individual named Desmond. He mentally was kind of in a dark place, but by having him help us here and building him up as a person really helped him out mentally, and he actually joined the church by the end. Communication was key. Any team building exercise, you need communication, so we used that to its full extent. And the last thing we used was input. And the reason we used input was because we were doing something we weren't used to doing. So we relied on a lot of people's previous service or previous experiences and what they've done to try to figure out best way to do this. And the team dynamic, we all worked pretty well with each other. Everybody had a say and everybody had a position or a spot. So every person was valuable. There was not a single person there that wasn't. So we really needed each other. And one of the big thing was Dave Haas brought up a lot of cool examples on how to build a walkway. Desmond had a lot of good examples. Father Ted and his praying. Everybody had a pivotal role in how we did things. Here's a few quotes from from three of the individuals: Father Ted, Desmond, and Dave Haas. I'll let you guys read them for a second. But that was very instrumental for me because hearing that as a young leader really made me feel that I was doing the right thing and that the way I was leading was a proper way. So anyway, here's a few parts that I wanted to add in here. Here's some of the material that we used and our budget and how much it cost. As you can see, it cost us about $5,000 was our budget, but the actual cost was below that. It was about $3,643. So it's really cool that we were able to get everything done in the time frame and have money left over, which we actually donated to a women's refuge center. Any afterthoughts for me were I wish we'd use concrete. It looked a little more presentable and it would look a little more professional. I wish we'd had a little more people. There's only about a total of I think 6 people at a time helping us. Um, but again, concrete would have been nice, and it'd just been nice to have more people. Maybe we could have done a lot more professional work instead of trying to get it done in that short time. And I wouldn't ask for a better team. I would ask for more people, but the individuals that were there, I would keep 100% for the next one. Here's a before picture. Again, our church used to be a 7-Eleven that we actually converted into a church. As you can see, this is where we laid the walkway. Very unlevel ground, so elderly people would have fallen and gotten hurt, and that's why we built this walkway. Here's a few pictures of us in the process. This is me right here, Desmond. That was us excavating on day one. This was day two. Father Ted and the windbreaker. Dave Haas here with his son. And there's a few other individuals you'll see that I don't remember their names, but I do thank them for all their help. As you can see, we were laying the gravel down as part of day three was added in here, and there's some of the lumber that I bought. Here's the rest of the pictures. Here's a few other things that we did. As you can see, there's some more excavating. Here's some laying down gravel and all that. But here's the after picture. This is what it looks like after we finished. I would like to add guardrails in the future, but here's a little more in depth of it. I want to add a little more gravel if we could in the future, but we're going to see how this does and see what it does, if it does its job. Anyway, guys, that's my project. I do thank you guys for listening and tuning in. And I'm very excited to hear what you guys did too. Thanks.